Hello friends, I'm back. So in the last episode I thought to complete all these examples, data analytics, RPA, QA, and all the remaining one, but I was too tired, exhausted, and couldn't complete all the examples in one video. So in this video I'm going to cover the rest and also to wrap everything. Okay, so let's okay. So yeah, so this is an extension of, or you can say it's extended version of episode 10. Okay, I want to complete everything in 10 episodes, but unfortunately I have to add this episode as well. Okay, anyway, so what is pending as of now? So I told you that I will show you 5 different ways of creating workflow. Okay, and I have shown you the text way of designing workflows like this. You open a notepad file and keep on writing line by line commands. Okay, now in this episode I am going to show you there are other ways of creating workflow, like dictation. Using dictation you can create workflow, using audio file. Okay, that is a special example of creating workflow. You can use chat mode to create workflow, and the most special one, do nothing. Okay, Jarvis can automatically generate workflow without you to do anything. You just keep on having normal conversation with Jarvis. So these 3 types I will show, and yeah, and then the wrap up. So that's the agenda of this. Okay, so let's start with digital transformation. Okay, let me show you the workflow first. So here in this workflow I will also cover the image processing example. I have created a combined workflow that will show you the digital transformation as well as image processing together. Okay, so for that I have you remember episode number 6 that I showed how you can episode 4 or episode 6 probably, how you can extract information from any image. Okay, so we are going to do something similar, and also not just that, we will process the, you can say, basically 2 things I will show. One is creating the digital document from physical document, storing it to database, and then from digital document again back to physical document. So it's a end-to-end chain I will show. Okay, now for the data set I have just placed 4 sample image files. Okay, you can see here it I have just taken a sample 4 sample images of utility bills, electricity bills. Okay, you can imagine any type of image. So from here we are going to extract this information. Okay, consumer ID or consumer number, total unit, the gross amount payable, due date, like that. Okay, so let's just consider this 4 image put inside this input data folder. Okay, and now see the workflow. I am showing you the workflow first and then I will execute it. So now this is the workflow. So first I am going to the folder where it is located. So currently it is in the input data folder. Then I'll use the databot in analysis mode to extract this 4 information: consumer ID, total unit, gross amount payable, and due date. Okay, and it will return a table. All right, now after that we are going to export the Excel table to database. Okay, and then further we will process that in PowerPoint. So let's I mean, you can pause the video and read step by step, or let me show you. Okay, all right, let me close, also close this one here. Okay, so activate bot 26, that is the workflow bot.
Workflow bot activated.
All right, now show all scripts or workflows. We are going to go to folder id 4. Yeah, we are going to load script or workflow id 1. Okay, so you can see there are 30 steps and it is loaded. Okay, same 30 steps that I showed from the text file. Now let's run it. Run script. Okay, the data is all right. Input data. Yeah, we have the data. All right, now see what it is doing. It is
General category data bot activated in QA mode for below files. General category data bot activated in analysis mode for below files.
see.
Digital bot activated. User database create underscore a underscore new underscore database already exists, so creating with a different name.
Now
User database db underscore fed2 created successfully. Database db underscore fed2 is now active. Tables created or existing ones updated. Table active underscore sheet is set as active table.
it has created a new slide, and now mapping the 4 fields from database to PPT.
Table column consumer underscore ID to PPT element 6 pair, mapping, created. Table column total underscore unit to PPT element 10 pair, mapping, created. Table column gross underscore amount underscore payable to PPT element 14 pair, mapping, created. Table column due underscore date to PPT element 18 pair, mapping, created. Done, here is the output file. Workflow execution finished. Please check step results.
Alright, so what it has done, it actually created a new database, okay, with the extracted information, and then okay, let me show you the let me show you the database first, then you will understand. Show all databases. Okay, restore default mode.
Done.
Activate module 25.
Digital bot activated.
Show all databases. So 260 was the one, db underscore fed2. Activate database id 260.
Database db underscore fed2 is now active.
Show all tables. Now this is the table it has created, one table, because we had the Excel data, so it's just one Excel table. Okay, so I gave a command like create from active sheet, so by default it took the table name as active sheet. You can provide any name. Okay, now show table id 1. See, it has actually created a database table with exactly the same Excel data set. Okay, and here you can see consumer ID is column, total unit, gross amount payable, and then due date. Okay, so based on this active table, now what it has done, it has created this new template. Okay, let me maximize it. So it has created equivalent database column field here. So basically this is nothing but label and the actual value. So label versus text box, label text box, label text box, like that. So it created this, and then in this placeholder it has created the placeholder to put any value, whatever records we have on the database, it will generate the value. So exactly that is what it has done. So if you see the output file, here is the output file. So it has created 4 PDF pages. Okay, so this is page number 1. If I go to page number 2, see the values are different. Page number 3, page number 4. Okay, so you can just give a command like create multiple PDF instead of a single PDF. Okay, I think in the in crossboard section, episode number 8, I have shown you how you can generate multiple documents, okay, based on either pre-designed template or what I have just done right now, instantly generating the template. Now using the PPT capabilities, you can place it anywhere, like up, down, left, right. You can add background, logo, images. Okay, I think I have given enough explanation in that PPT generation, that you can actually create any type of document. Okay, any type of text or any type of image you can place, and you can also change the slide sizes, the paper sizes. Okay, so please go back to that episode if you have missed. Okay, so that was the digital transformation example along with image processing. So just think in this way, like we can put any image, it can be any image. If it is having some definite data, we can extract like that. Okay, also we can generate the physical records to digital records in a database. Okay, and after creating the database, we can again print it back, so digital to again physical, by printing this PDF files, whatever. So this is the end-to-end cycle I wanted to show in this example. Okay, all right. No, I don't want to save it. Now let's go to the, okay, close display. Yeah, so let me close this. Also, I don't want this anymore. Mapping, I think I already showed how to, I mean, in previous examples I showed episode 8 how to use mapping. Now, yeah, all right. So this 40 and 80 are covered in this example. Now, coming to the DevOps workflow, I think I have already showed a lot of examples in portal development, episode 7, I believe. Okay, so I showed you how you can instantly generate any portal on any topic, or you can generate portal using your local folder data where you have already stored all the artifacts, portal artifacts, text, images, descriptions, etc, etc. Okay, now I wrote a new method recently. It's like a semi-supervised model, and where you can actually identify the metadata structure or what topic it should pick. Okay, and it will automatically extract the contents in real time. Okay, so let me uh, show one example. All right, so generate, first we need to generate generate real data on, let's say, club football. Create top 5 football leagues as column name, and top 5 club names in each league. Overall, it should be a single table with 5 columns and 5 rows without any blank cell values. That's it. So let's run it. I am first generating a data set, okay, with my query. Let's see what data set it generates.
Sure, please allow me few seconds. Generated dummy data set as per your request.
So it has generated English Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, Series A and League 1, okay, with the respective football clubs. Okay, guys, this is quite exciting, right? You just type anything and it will fetch the real-time values, I mean, in different format. Okay, now now activate what is that, bot number 23, bot number 23.
Web developer bot activated.
All right, generate a club football portal using active dataset, using right, let's see.
Sure. getting your desired website ready within a minute or so. Follow on-screen logs if you wish.
Sixty-eight seconds.
Live server is running. If all okay, just say upload to remote repo to publish the encrypted production portal. And you will be able to access it from anywhere in the world.
I'm not going to upload it. It's just one more line of command, that is upload to GitHub. Okay, so because yeah, that's for code, not for other information. So yeah, so let's see what portal it has created on the fly. Bundesliga. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Okay, it took the same picture 5 times. Okay. Okay, club history, key players. I'm not bothering about the data, whether it is old or recent, because I'm using an old version of LLM, so which is 1 or 2 years back to, backdated data. It's having backdated data, so that's okay. But we can switch to the latest LLM version any point of time. But it will generate this kind of report. Okay, oh my god, this is pretty cool. All right, yeah, okay, let's see. English Premier League, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, Manchester United. Perfect. All right, I'm not going to play the video. Okay, it's just for demonstration. Yes. Okay. Then La Liga, Real Madrid. What happened to Barcelona? Okay, yeah. Like that, Real Madrid. Okay. Just like that, yeah. So Series A, okay, PSG. All right. Perfect. Yeah. So just imagine that you can actually give any comment. Instead of football club, you can give generate a website on Hollywood actors, or celebrities, sportsmen, anything, right? And in 68 seconds it can generate, less than a minute basically. It can generate portals like that. You can give comment like tourism. So anyway, I think I have showed enough examples on portal generation. um, yeah, so that's how you can actually create any, if you just type here some different names, okay, and save it as an active table and run the bot, it will take that one. Okay, so you can literally type one by one, okay, and just select it, save as active table, and then generate. Okay, I think we are good on this one. Okay, so sorry, I forgot that this is basically using my local git folder. Okay, so first it is extracting the artifacts into the git folder, then it is committing, okay, sending to github. I have not shown the GitHub part yet. I mean, not in this example, but earlier example, from where it can host the site. Okay, currently I don't want to change my existing portal. Okay, which is this one, which is currently having all the knowledge artifacts, my career portal. But yeah, I mean, you can push that entire Git part or repository to remote portal, and the same way, like you can include Docker, Kubernetes, Jenkins, other DevOps toolsets, which I don't have not written anything on that, at least in this version 1. Okay, sorry. All right, next, general workflows. Okay, I think these are pretty common. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's not run the workflow either by chat or text mode. Let me show the other two ways, um, using using dictation mode and using the recording mode, voice recording mode. Okay, so let me switch to the audio version. um, Switch to Azure Cloud Speech. I have designed 4 ASR engines, Azure as well as Google Cloud Speech, and there is two more. Okay, Cloud Speech Recognition.
Configuration updated. MS Azure Cloud ASR engine is now active and your default spoken language is set as English.
Stop listening for a while. Thank you. So basically, I have
Listening in English.
stop listening. So basically, I have created two sample workflows. Okay, to show one in dictionary mode and other I will show in the audio recording mode. Okay, so in case I forget, I'm using this sheet. Start listening. Activate module number 17.
Bot activated.
Hello, can you hear me? Okay, please execute below steps one by one. Step number 1, activate module number 8. Step number 2, open a new workbook. Step number 3, go to row number 3 and column number 1. Step number 4, set selection value as solve lead code problem number 10. Step number 5, autofill range from cell A3 to A7. Rollback, autofill range from cell A3 to cell A7. Rollback, autofill range from cell A3 to A7. Step number 6, rollback. Point number 6, select custom range from cell A3 to A7. Point number 7, set selection as active list. Point number 8, close active window. Point number 9, run code generator for active list. Execute dictation. That's it. I think you saw how I have just dictate and created the steps.
Excel bot activated.
Let's see.
Excel bot activated. Workflow execution finished. Please check step results.
I think something went wrong. Okay. Stop dictation. Close dictation. Okay, let me switch to this view. Activate 26.
Workflow bot activated.
Show script runner. Open a new workbook. This is normal. Okay, is anything is opening? Okay, yeah, go to, yeah, that is fine. Actually, I don't see anything wrong. Okay, run script. Let's see.
Excel bot activated.
See, it is working. I don't know what went wrong.
Active list updated with below items.
It should take lead code, not lead code.
Initiating code generator bot to process all your requests one by one. Saving in output directory. 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 Completed your request successfully. Workflow execution finished. Please check step results.
See, stop listening. So basically I didn't change anything. I don't know what went wrong, but it's good that you saw if it fails on one step, then the remaining steps are skipped. So yeah, I think that's a positive outcome. So that's the way to dictate and create the steps. So basically you are just doing 1 2 3 4 point number one or step number one like that, and it is generating. Okay, so this is also done. It has created 6 PDF files. Now if you save the script, okay, let me tell you this. So tell me what will happen if I change this A7 to, let's say, 2600, and here also 2600. Just if I make this modification and if I run it again, what will happen? Think about it. Okay, all right. Let me close this. Yeah. Now, one of the special ones. So these are all text-based workflows. Now I'm going to show you how you can create. Okay, let me show you. Okay, I don't want to explain it. So just watch. Is it running? Yeah, I think it is running. Start listening. Live server. Okay.
Something went wrong. Please check the error log.
Okay, let me just restart it. I don't know. I switched between two versions. I mean, J2 Pilot to. Okay. Switch to Azure Cloud Speech Recognition. Okay.
Configuration updated. MS Azure Cloud ASR engine is now active and your default spoken language is set as English.
Thank you.
Listening in English.
Activate module number 19.
RPA bot activated.
Start recording for 15 seconds.
Initiating recording in language English for 15 seconds. Please get ready.
Hello, hello, hello. Mic testing, mic testing. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5. This is just a test recording to show the RPA bot example. Okay, bye. Show all recordings. So this recording has just been created. Okay, for 15 seconds I asked it to, if I say something it will take as a comment. Okay, so playback audio file ID 1. Hello, hello, hello. Mic testing, mic testing. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5. This is just a test recording to show the RPA bot example. Okay, bye. Now start recording for 30 seconds.
Initiating recording in language English for 30 seconds. Please get ready.
Step number 1, generate active list on 3 movie names of the Matrix trilogy. Step number 2, run PPT generator for list. Step number 3, generate active list on top 3 hill station in India. Step number 4, run doc generator for active list. show all recordings. Now which one is latest? This one. Execute audio file ID number 2. See that.
Executing below audio file. Active list updated with below items. Initiating PPT generator bot to process all your requests one by one. Saving in output directory. Saving in output directory. Saving in output directory. Completed your request successfully. Active list updated with below items. Workflow execution finished. Please check step results.
Stop recording. I'm sorry. Stop listening. Okay. So guys, in my recording, I don't know, I said dog recording, but it took dog recording. So that's why the second part is not executed. There is nothing like dog generator. Okay. But the first part, so I asked to generate active list on 3 movie names, Matrix Trilogy, and run PPT generator on active list. And it has generated these 3 PPTs. Okay, let's see once. Okay, Matrix Revolution. Okay, next. Matrix Reloaded. So 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. And this is on Matrix. All right, so I think you saw how it has executed my 30 seconds audio. You know, I have just given set of commands in the audio file. Now think in a real perspective. See, I mean, if we can generate this in 30 seconds, then what we can do in 1 hour. Think about those people like who loves to, you know, who is a good presenter or who is a good speaker. Okay, what they can do. Think about them who loves to speak a lot. I'm not talking about my boss, by the way. Okay, so but yeah, I mean, in real time, through our voice, through this recording, we can create a lot of things, right? So that was the example on this and yeah, one more information I forgot to say. When you generate this audio clip, it is basically stored in the um, voice scripts. Okay, so there are two types of scripts that Jarvis accepts. That one is the text based, okay, another is the voice recording or audio clip based. Okay, all right. I think there are so many mosquitoes. Okay, so I think I have shown you all these examples. Yeah, DevOps I have showed, Genal example workflow anyway I have shown, generative AI creators workflow I have showed, image processing showed, as well as the voice and audio. Okay, I do not have any script for natural language workflows. I think you can refer back to the episode 2 or 3 where I have showed multiple language translation and other you know language related translations. So you can add those things into your existing workflow to transcribe, to translate, and all those things. Okay, and the last one I wanted to show some specific technology specific workflows, but unfortunately I do not have the setup ready with me, like Salesforce, Workday, SAP. Okay, I don't have any data or access right now. All I am doing using the you know personal data or the home data. Okay, I don't have any access to any official data. Okay, so anyway, but I think you can just imagine how it will work when we put them into the real world data, production data, or live data. Okay, so this was the different examples of creating workflow. One more left, that is do nothing based workflow. So here we have generated the workflow through text or through voice. Now Jarvis can also do the same on your behalf. So what you have to do, you just have to say start workflow recording in the beginning, and then you have normal conversation with Jarvis, and you can see what is happening. And once you are done, then you just need to say stop recording. That's it, and it will automatically create the workflow for you. Okay, so that example I will show. I'll just need a break, and then I will show the last one, which is the best one. Okay, and then the wrapping up, wrap up of all these things. Okay, I will discuss basically this part. Okay, um, 5 unique things, and yeah, last few comments. Okay, so I'm stopping the video for a while and I'll be back. Yeah, hello friends, I'm back. So now it's time to show you the best method to create workflow, and in real time actually you can work with Jarvis this way. Okay, so switching to voice mode.
Configuration updated. MS Azure Cloud ASR engine is now active and your default spoken language is set as English. Listening in English.
Start workflow recording.
Activating global workflow recorder to run in background silently.
Activate module number 9.
PPT bot activated.
Open a new presentation. Add a new slide. Set the presentation title as summary. Add a new slide. Set the slide title as Do you agree? Insert a header at position index 11. Update text as Remember that. Update header size as large. Insert a text box at position index 11. Update text box size as large. Activate module number 18.
PowerPoint dictation bot activated.
So I have just entered into dictation mode, and here are the points. Point number 1. If age is a number, then designation is just a string. Roll back. If age is a number, then designation is just a string. It doesn't matter whatever your designation is, a manager or a director or a partner. What all matters is how much you love coding. Point number 2. Not only a developer can develop, but an automation tester can also develop. Point number 3. You don't have to be in your dream organization in order to develop your dream solution. You can develop it in anywhere, and in extreme case, when you have no organization. Stop dictation.
Configuration updated. Default mode restored.
Save presentation in PDF format. Close presentation without saving. Stop workflow recording.
Stopping workflow recorder. Generating workflow script in script editor and switching to workflow bot. Workflow bot activated. RPA script generated. Please run and save to reuse it whenever needed.
Stop listening. See guys, during recording, whatever I said, okay, it has automatically generated the workflow. Now, with this, I can run n number of times, okay. Start listening.
Activating global workflow recorder to run in background silently.
Cancel workflow recording.
Workflow recording cancelled. Clearing earlier recorded actions.
Run workflow.
PPT bot activated.
See,
PowerPoint dictation bot activated. Configuration updated. Default mode restored. Workflow execution finished. Please check step results.
stop listening. So, you see, I just executed the workflow, and there was one command, wrong command, because if age, I said age, it took age. So in real time, I rolled back it to roll back. I said roll back to clear out that particular sentence. So here it threw an error. Because in recording time it is not queuing any, it's a technical thing. I know why it happened, but except this, everything are passed, okay. And the point to note here is that, so you have seen that how you can generate the steps automatically, and after recording, through recording. So let me put it in this way. So in automation testing or RPA, the way we do recording, okay, then we enhance it, and finally we play it back. So record, enhance, playback. That's the simple 3 steps we do. So during the enhancement time, we parameterize it, we iterate it, we modify it. So after generation, if you see that any action is not giving the right result, or improper action has been recorded, you simply clear out that line, okay. So in this script I can clear this 2 lines, okay, and then I continue with the remaining steps. So this is how you can talk to Jarvis normally, okay, see what is happening, and in background it can automatically generate everything. It's not just about single application. So any application. So whatever examples I have showed you from the beginning till now, you can combine any action. Okay, it's like a, how should I say, universal recorder, action recorder. Okay, if you are familiar with macro recording in Excel, so in macro recording you perform some action in Excel, and Excel automatically, or VBA automatically records your steps, but that is limited to your Excel file only, or Excel workbook only. This you can do combine with any application. Okay, so just that's the reason why I said it's a universal recorder. Okay, so I think I demonstrated all those features, key features. Now let me close it for a while. Now coming back to the question, how many such workflows can you design with n actions? Let's consider n is like 1,000. Okay, which we can enhance any point of time. Now to understand, or to get an estimate how many workflows with permutation combination we can create. Okay, I wrote a small program. Let me show it, and there are some reasons why I am showing this. Okay, so I think this is the one. Yeah, and let me open one sample workflow. Take any workflow. So yeah, so let's just consider that I showed you. Okay, let me also bring that one into the screen, and so it will be easier for you to correlate. I mean, I'm talking about that all the action repositories, all the capabilities. Okay, all 754 or something capabilities. So if you number all those actions by action 1, 2, 3, 4 to let's say 750, okay, which is actually more than that. If you call that a unique action, that's a unique action list. Okay, let me generate that. Run command analytics. I think that is the command. Yeah. So here it is
Finished
showing.
analytics on my own bot commands.
Thank you.
Use bot name and category slicer to filter and view all respective actions.
So here total 754. So these 754 are unique action set. Okay, now if we take this number as a unique number of action, then coming to here, let's say let's take the total action count just as 10, and let's say the workflow length, or the count, action count in the workflow, just as 3 or 4, like that. Okay, so first I'm going to generate simple combination. So then we will correct our calculation, and we'll see how many possible number of workflows we can create. So first calculation is just doing a simple combination with these actions. Okay, so 10 action and workflow length is 4. Okay, let me run it now. See, so it says like with 10 unique actions you can actually generate 210 possible workflows, and which are like this. Okay, I said 4 action length workflow, so it's basically has created all those combinations. Okay, but this is a wrong calculation, because the reason is action can be repeated in a workflow. So if you see this workflow, you can find that some actions are repeated any number of times. Okay, so combination will not give you the correct result. Now let's have the second calculation, which is combination with replacement. Okay, which will generate those workflows where the actions or action numbers are repeated. Okay, let's run it, and I am disabling the first one. Now I am running the second one, combination with replacement, and let's see. So with the same parameter like 10 for 10 unique action set with 4 workflow length, we can actually generate 750 possible workflows. Okay, and here you can see that the actions are repeated. Okay, so these scenarios are also picked up here. Okay, just like that the earlier result. So this is a better calculation than the first one. Now problem is that this calculation is also wrong, because the workflow length or action count in a workflow can vary. Nobody said that it has to be a 4 workflow length, 4 action length workflow. It can have only one action, or it can have n action. N can be anything. Okay, so that's why this calculation is also wrong. Now let's try to go to the third one, which is a power set of combinations with replacement. So in this, so I try to include all those different length workflows along with overcoming the first two things. I mean, first two barriers. Okay, let's run this. Yeah, so here you can see now it has generated single length workflow, single action length workflow, 2 action length workflow with repetition. Okay, so all the different possibilities, but until maximum number of workflow is 4. Okay, that's why it has created this last combination 10 10 10 10. Okay, now so it says like total 1000 possible workflows with 10 unique actions. Okay, now this is also wrong. The reason being, action sequence also matters. Okay, like 2 3 5, this is different from 3 2 5 or 5 3 2. Okay, because here if we alter the position of this action, it will create a new workflow and not the same. So the bottom line is, all the 3 factors we have to calculate. So number of, okay, which is basically giving me, or which I tried to handle in the 4th case. Okay, so let's run the 4th case. And I think that is the right calculation, which basically it's a mathematical formula like action count exponential workflow length. Okay, so which actually gives on these 2 parameters like 10 action set. Okay, with 4, maximum number of workflow length is 4. So with that consideration, we can have this many number of possible workflows. Okay, now let's make it 100. Okay, and let's see. Yes, so we can see the total number of workflows. Now here let's make it 40. You see, so workflow length, if we change, it will affect like this. Okay, now let's put the actual figure. So let's say there are 754 and workflow length can be 200 max. Let's just assume a figure like 200. It can be more also. So this is the total number of possible workflows. In a simple term, we can say infinite. Okay, a lot of number of workflows. Now, it's not that all are valid workflows. Maybe 50%, maybe 10%, maybe 1%, or maybe less are valid. Okay, still that's also a big number. So the point which I wanted to highlight here through this example is that when you combine multiple capabilities all together in one core, you can do a lot of things. Okay, what I mean to say, 5 different applications each having 10 different capabilities will give you 50 possible capabilities. But when you combine that, you are basically multiplying. Okay, and I think you have seen the entire series, right? All the previous episodes I recorded. So you can actually combine anything with anything. So you can follow any path. Basically, it's about following the path, right? So I think that's it about this workflow. Okay. Now let me summarize the whole quickly. Okay. So Jarvis version 1. So if you ask me what are those 5 things that I think is special about my Jarvis, or it's not like USB. I'm this is my research work, so I don't want to put any commercial terms here. Rather, I want to share my vision behind developing a solution like this. Okay, so the first factor is I wanted to see what all the things we can do with our voice. So unlocking the hidden power. Okay, using voice, what are those different things we can do? And I have shown you in 10 episodes what all we can do. Okay, yeah, and also showed you a lot of innovative way to interact with different applications, services, tools, and also generate a lot of workflows, right? So that was the first point. Voice is truly a hidden power, okay, which we can leverage. Just think in a simple way, like we can speak much faster than we can type or write. Okay, so there comes the productivity. Like if you can control the same thing through your voice, you can do it much faster than you can type or your manual actions, right? Now, second is yeah, combining 5 powers into one core. So it's not just about voice, but vision, LLM, um, NLP, okay, automation. So I wanted to create a solution which has all the powers combined together. Okay, so that you can use the power to tackle some specific case. Like for example, when we work with structured data, then automation is our first choice. Okay, we can extract data from database, we can write some files, we can generate some files and tasks like that. But when it is a matter of unstructured data, okay, then automation cannot work. Okay, and there we need to use AI. Now when you have all the different powers, okay, vision, AI, because everything is data. Vision, the images, the videos, that's also data. The audio, that's also voice data. The actual data, what you have in the files, that is also a data. So if we have to process different types of data, it's very important that we have power to combine or use specific technology to process that type of data. And with a core like this, you can not only create automation workflows, not only create AI workflows, you can combine any AI capabilities with any other automation and other operations, right? So that was the second point. Now third one is very special because open world game. I mean, if you have played any open world game like GTA 5, Grand Theft Auto kind of stuff, I'm giving a analogy of a game. That's one of my hobby. Okay, I used to play a lot of games, and yeah. So the point is, in an open world game, you have different objects, different places, you have the characters, you have a real time shops, restaurant, bar, etc., etc. Now what is the best thing about an open world game? It's like you have the freedom, you can actually do anything. Okay, you can take a car and just follow the road, or you can take the car and follow the ridge of the mountain. Okay, you can jump from the aeroplane, you can dive to anywhere. I mean, you can do some crazy stuff, so you have the freedom to do anything. And why I'm giving this analogy, Jarvis is almost like that. Okay, you have a collection of capabilities. How you are going to use these capabilities, it's totally up to you. Okay, there is nothing predefined. There is no main function. Okay, you just combine this floating capabilities one to other to build the workflow and to solve the task that you want to so this is point one. And second point is, it's about exploring a new workflow, or just like in open world game, you don't know there is a secret path or there are some secret activities you can do. So you just discovered it after playing maybe 2 or 3 months. Okay, so this you can do also that thing. Okay, all right. So just like that, here also you can discover that if you combine, or if you discover a specific path, a specific workflow, then you can solve this problem also, right? So I mean, that's how, I mean, it actually gives you a creative platform where you can actually do innovation with all these capabilities. Okay, yeah, I would say this thing to describe it best. Okay, now coming to the next point, which is this universal recording, universal recorder. Now about this, like, how should I say, like, the first 3 points were, that was my primary focus to do the research. Okay, with this AI capabilities. Now then I thought, I spent total 1.5 year to develop the whole, and initial 10 months, 12 months I spent on developing all these capabilities, frameworks, 30, 40 plus frameworks, and lot of things. Okay, now then I realized that I just don't want to leverage the power of AI, but also I want to create a tool that can be useful on a day-to-day basis, that can save a lot of time. Okay, and then I started designing this workflow capabilities and all the necessary things, stuff, to record, not only just work with the objects, but also create scripts. And you have seen that how easily we can create the scripts, text based scripts or audio based scripts. Okay, which you can create as a one time effort, and then you can use it for any number of times, just like standard testing tool or RPA tool. I just tried with all these capabilities. Okay, which is not limited to, and by the way, this is another important point. I mean, it's not for RPA or development or testing or data analytics or others. The focus, I mean, what I thought is that I will just make a collection of capabilities. How you are going to use it, or which direction, which kind of task, that's solely up to you. Okay. Now, yeah. So, and the last point, like infinite scope. So basically, I already showed you how many possible workflows you can build. Okay. So anyway, that was a calculative approach, but the fact is that any valid piece of code, you can use it in the same way. Okay. Now here in this version 1, okay, after spending 1.5 year with all this stuff, I'm so exhausted that I can't think about building more. It's too much of work, okay, for a individual guy. At least not only the work, but to remember. Okay, there is around a million lines of code with 2000 plus functions with parameters, and you know this requires you combine all these capabilities together as a single working unit, right? So you need to remember, you cannot just develop it by part, then you have to join those parts. Okay, and that creates a massive schema that requires a massive amount of information to remember. Okay, so anyway, the point was to that I think I showed you a good picture. Okay, let me close this, I don't need it anymore. I think I showed you a picture. um, yeah, so forget that data view. I'm talking about the right side. So these applications, whatever you see on the outer ring, okay, of course it requires all this as a basic um, applications. Okay, but the thing is that you can add here any number of applications. Okay, so two things. One is you can enhance existing number of actions on a particular application. For example, I have written around 202 actions on Excel bot. Okay, on Excel bot I wrote around 202 like this. Okay, now Excel has more than that. Okay, so if we want to increase the number, we can do it anytime. It's just another else if condition or another function. Okay, nothing more than that. I mean, we can enhance any of this application feature at any point of time. That is not going to change how Jarvis core engine works. Okay, also you can add new application in as a in this placeholders. Okay, you can add any number of application. That will also not change how Jarvis will work. You have to adapt it or incorporate it following the following some standard procedure and some rules. Okay, and then it will work as same like it, I mean, like this works. Okay, so that is basically making it infinite scope. Okay, yeah, but that's something is not applicable to a single mind. It requires a lot of support. Okay, it requires a team, and individually it's not possible. I mean, I have realized by now that even if I work on this Jarvis for rest of my life, still I will not be able to complete it, because our IT world is keep on expanding every day. new tools are coming, new frameworks are being developed, new solutions are in place. Okay, I try to represent it in my portal. Okay, through this left side picture. So it's just like universe. Okay, galaxies, nebula, clusters. Okay, so yeah, so it will be an infinite number of or chasing an infinite number, which is not feasible. Rather, what I thought to include a feature in version 2 of my Jarvis, that there will be a feature like adding user functions or custom functions, user specific functions, so that this serves as a base capability. On top of that, you can keep on adding it on your own, and only that way I think it makes sense. Okay, so anyway guys, that's it. I have spoken a lot about my Jarvis, and you know it's something that I have never done before in my entire life, and this is my uh, how should I say, my lifetime development, lifetime achievement, I would say, to create a solution like this. Okay, now let's see what's next. There are so many which I haven't shared. Okay, out of this 10 or 12 episodes with 16 hours of recording, I said how I know maybe 50 or 60% of it. Okay, there are a lot more. I actually developed more than 31 bots. Okay, and inside these bots I designed some advanced features. Okay, which is difficult to explain, so I showed the simplest version of it. Okay, so anyhow, I mean, that's mostly for the technical people who actually who are walking in this line, okay, or similar line of work who are doing. So yeah, so that's it. I hope you have enjoyed these episodes, um, which I created firstly for myself as a video log of my 1.5 year research. Okay, and then I thought to share it with the whole world, because maybe it will help in many ways to people who are working on similar technologies. Okay, ideas are always helpful. Okay, so that's it. If you like the whole, you can give your comment. You can your specific feedback about the features. Okay, I am no YouTuber, so I don't bother about the likes or subscription. Okay, actually I hate recording. Yeah, but this was necessary to document this whole. Okay, at least for me. I mean, if I ask myself maybe 10 years from now, that what is so significant thing that I have developed in my entire life, entire career, so at least I have the answer. Okay, anyways guys, thanks for watching this, if you have watched. Okay, so thanks, bye.